I became rich, and all the cards I threw at me had an 8-digit limit. After we bought it in bye-bye for a month. The TV show The News of Virus Mutation and Zombies. I Saturday opposite my junior in a villa in the middle of the mountain. It's a showdown. I'm reborn. What a coincidence. Me too. And the kind with awakening ability. I was born again a month before the zombie outbreak as an orphan. My concern in the world is only that I grew up in a welfare home. But I also parted ways before zombies appeared. After 6 years, life and death are uncertain. In order not to make the same mistake again, I directly found my little boy who broke up with her because of her love brain makeup. I'll take care of your children after your divorce. Here's 20 million. Spend it and you are still my best brother. Although I don't know how he suddenly became rich. Things are always going well. So I hid my experience of rebirth in the last days and followed him to open the mode of crazy buying. 25 days before the outbreak of zombies, I called from a small place. Yeah, I'll give you a location address and you take a taxi now. At that time, I was trying to open the box in my mind with my mind. I don't know how many times I tried it. Although it still ended in failure. I took a taxi to the address of Xiaogei, only to find that it was a sales office located in the scenic spot. Master Yan, our villa is equipped with the most advanced natural water filtration system, with an open-air swimming pool, garden and lawn, and a particularly large basement. Why did you suddenly think of buying a house? Well, it was agreed at the beginning that I became rich overnight and you had a mansion. I didn't expect him to remember the agreement in the orphanage. When my eyes get hot, I can't help but think of my last life. After the end of the zombie, the social bond between people has already collapsed. Every day, I offered a reward for searching for you, but none of them were really small. Do it again. I just want to be his savior. The house that I bought when I was a child is a single-family villa halfway up the mountain. The fence is not high, and zombies who evolved in the later period can easily climb over it. It's better to put another layer of parkour to prevent thieves. Our security system is absolutely reliable. Your house or my house. Master Yan is in charge in our family. The fence is reinforced with 2 layers of steel bars rolled on it, and a double-layer power grid inside and outside, which is electrified with high voltage. Then the check-in time will be extended to May. Finish it in 10 days, and I'll triple it. No problem. After signing the contract, the housekeeper took us to see the house, and the decoration and furnishings in the house were all available. I only saw the parking lot with a height of 5 meters and the basement as big as that. What a nice place. What's the matter? You're going to the lab. I like you in a white coat vest. It's time to start a career. I chased the gardens to the laboratory, and I rented an electric car and drove directly into the largest farmers market in the suburbs. In the afternoon, there are not many people in the market. I stopped the electric car and walked into the biggest agricultural and sideline food store. The boss was chatting with his neighbor when he saw me coming alone and didn't get up at all. Come to load the goods. Brother, what can I get you? I'm hoarding goods in the last days. Little brother, don't tease my uncle here. I'm busy. If you want to play, go somewhere else. The supermarket is in a hurry to distribute goods. If you have the goods in stock here, I can't pay the full amount. Then you wait a moment. Brother, how big is your supermarket? Do you need to store so many things? To tell you the truth, our boss has opened a quite big chain farmhouse with a selling point of mountain products. You know, there are so many mountain products, so don't send me out to do something. Let's be serious. Mountain products. Then this Flucure tobacco shred below. This is a legal business. I can't get this amount from you. Tobacco is a real hard currency in the last days. Although I have made up my mind to hoard grain this time, it is impossible not to communicate with the outside world at all. So I also hit haha. It's okay. We have the same thing. Please help us more. After paying the deposit, I located the delivery address near the town down scenes of miles away, where the tourism industry developed by farmhouses, and ordering in large quantities would not make people suspicious. After getting rid of agricultural and sideline food, I bought a large number of rice, flour, grain and oil in the name of charity on the website to help farmers. When I returned to the villa, I saw Xiao Xiao directing the machine to plant fruit trees on the lawn. These 2 trees are peach trees, there are pear trees, and the innermost ones are apple trees and orange trees. I bought them specially and they will bear fruit this year. Don't you always insist on planting flowers and shrubs on the lawn? I still prefer the joy of harvest. Otherwise, you might as well plow this land to grow cabbage. How could I forget this crop? Manager Lee, help me find someone to rebuild an automatic irrigation system tomorrow and hire some people to mow the lawn. 20 days before the arrival of zombies, I finally received the explosion-proof armor and supporting weapon assembly, purchased by hollowing out my savings, plus 10 drones. I hid these sensitive things in the basement, but I couldn't help but take out a special triangular steel mace and try it on. At this time, the figure with a small hair suddenly appeared. and I was shocked. The steel mace in my hand suddenly fell to the ground. I looked at my empty hands with dementia and bumped into the little hair that the dog came in. I went to the lab today, and Joe, you gave this to me. It was a gift from the goddess. No wonder it is so precious. My hair is definitely the safest group of people in the end, and the zombies want to run when they smell it. I helped him with a straight face on the pretext of going home to get things. I drove to the original old house. Just lying on the sofa, I heard footsteps on the stairs and opened the door first. The man who delivered the goods at the door pressed the brim extremely low and saw the documents in my hand before handing me a worn-out carton. The man delivered the goods, but he didn't leave immediately. He just stared at me with a sullen smile. Little brother, aren't you afraid of getting burned at such a high price? I lifted my eyelids and stood at the door and tore open the box directly. The weapons with cold light inside were unobstructed. Instead, the man got a fright and quickly looked around. I fiddled with a gun in my hand at random, and then skillfully pointed the bullet at the man at the door. Guess how many times I shot you in the head? Scared away the man, I put the pistol and several boxes of bullets I bought in advance into my backpack. I slept on the sofa for half a night, and suddenly there was a shout downstairs at night. What's the matter? Are the last days ahead of schedule?